Ladies and gentlemen, as we stand on the brink of a brand new year, I want you to take a moment to reflect. 2025 is not just another year. It's the year you can transform your life. It's the year that you can finally silence those voices of doubt, break free from the chains of fear, and unlock the power that lies within you. You see, every single one of us has faced struggles. We've all had those moments where we felt uncertain, when we questioned our worth, our abilities, or whether we were even on the right path. But I want you to hear this loud and clear. Those moments don't define you. Your past does not dictate your future. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the belief you have in yourself. What you say about yourself is the belief you have in yourself. And in this moment, you can make a choice. You can decide to embrace that belief, unshakable, unwavering belief, and you can step into your greatness. Listen, fear is natural, it's a part of being human, but what separates the successful from the rest of the world is what we do with that fear. Do we let it paralyze us, hold us back from reaching our potential? Or do we rise above it? Fear is not the enemy. Fear is the signal that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, that you're pushing your limits. When you feel that fear, know this: you are on the verge of something extraordinary. Think about the great leaders, the game changers, the people who have left an undeniable mark on this world. Every single one of them had to face their own fears, their own doubts, and their own obstacles. They didn't let those fears stop them. They didn't let their circumstances define them. They used their fears as fuel. And so can you. Now is the time. 2025 is your year to break through. Whatever it is you've been holding back from, whatever dream you've been afraid to chase, now is the time to go after it with everything you've got. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is now. You don't need to wait for the stars to align. You are the one who can create your own alignment. So I ask you this: what are you going to do with the rest of your life? Are you going to live in the shadows of your fear? Or are you going to step into the light of your limitless potential? Are you going to continue to play small? Or are you ready to step up and live the life you were born to live? You have everything you need inside you: the courage, the strength, the power to conquer every challenge that stands before you. Believe in yourself. Believe in your vision. The only thing that can stop you is you. You've got one life, one chance to make it count, and the world is waiting for you to show up and give it everything you've got. This is your moment. This is your year. The time to conquer your fears and transform your life is now. Let's go make it happen. Believing in yourself is the cornerstone of any successful endeavor. It is the foundation upon which all achievements are built, and it is the very thing that propels you forward when the world around you tries to pull you back. In 2025, one of the most powerful shifts you can make in your life is choosing to believe in your own abilities, your potential, and your worth. The journey to success and fulfillment begins the moment you make that decision. Not in the future, not when the circumstances align perfectly, but right now. And belief in yourself is not a passive experience. It's an active practice. It's a decision you make every day, especially when things get tough, when doubts creep in, or when fear whispers that you're not good enough. Every great success story is rooted in this simple truth. Those who succeed are the ones who believed they could, and they were relentless in proving it. They didn't have all the answers at the start, they didn't have a perfect plan, and they certainly didn't have an absence of fear. But they had belief, and that belief drove them to take action despite their fears. Imagine for a moment where you would be if you consistently believed in your own potential. Where would you be if you trusted that no challenge could truly defeat you? That every obstacle was an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser? What would you attempt if you knew, without a doubt, that you could succeed? The answer lies in the simple yet profound act of believing in yourself. It doesn't matter how many times you've failed in the past or how many setbacks you've encountered. What matters is that you make the conscious decision to rise, to embrace your worth, and to know that you are more than capable of creating the future you desire. In 2025, the world is full of opportunities, and they are waiting for you to step into them. But in order to step into those opportunities, you must first overcome the internal barriers that hold you back. And the most powerful barrier is often the lack of self-belief. When you doubt yourself, when you question your abilities or feel unworthy of success, you unconsciously limit your potential. You create a mental ceiling that prevents you from soaring as high as you are capable of going. But when you believe in yourself, you unlock that ceiling. You break free from the limitations that society, your past experiences, and your fears have placed upon you. Believing in yourself means accepting that you are worthy of success, of happiness, and of fulfillment. It means recognizing that your past does not define you and that your mistakes do not dictate your future. Your story is still being written, and you are the author. The moment you decide to trust in your own capabilities, you open the door to a future that you have the power to create. You become the hero of your own journey. In 2025, it's time to stop holding back. It's time to stop waiting for external validation or for the perfect moment to begin. The truth is, there will never be a perfect moment. There will always be obstacles, always be challenges, always be fear, but those are not reasons to wait, they are the reasons to act. Believing in yourself means that you don't need the perfect circumstances. You don't need the perfect plan. What you need is belief, because that belief will fuel you to take the next step even when the path is unclear, even when the doubts start to creep in. When you believe in yourself, fear loses its grip on you. Fear becomes an ally, a signal that you are stretching beyond your comfort zone, that you are growing and evolving. And as you conquer that fear, you build confidence. As you face the challenges that come your way, you prove to yourself that you are capable of overcoming anything. Each victory, no matter how small, reinforces the power of self-belief. So in 2025, let your belief in yourself be the driving force that pushes you forward. Let it be the light that guides you when things get tough, the strength that carries you through uncertainty. You are capable of so much more than you realize, and it all starts with choosing to believe in yourself. Believe that you have what it takes, believe that you are worthy, and believe that the future is yours to create. The moment you make that choice, you will find yourself on a path to success, fulfillment, and ultimate growth. Fear is something we all experience at one point or another. It is a natural part of being human, and it has been with us for as long as we've existed. But the key to overcoming fear and using it to propel you forward is understanding that fear does not have to control you. In 2025, your ability to confront and conquer your fears will determine how much you grow, achieve, and ultimately how far you can go. It is time to realize that fear isn't something to avoid. It's something to embrace, to learn from, and to use as fuel to become the best version of yourself. Fear can take on many forms. It may manifest as the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, the fear of not being good enough, or the fear of the unknown. It often paralyzes us, keeping us stuck in our comfort zones, afraid to take risks and go after the things that we truly want in life. But here's the truth. Fear is often just a projection of our imagination. It is a mental construct that doesn't have power unless we allow it to. In fact, fear is often much worse in our minds than it ever is in reality. It is a force that thrives on doubt, uncertainty, and avoidance. The moment we face it head on, it loses its power over us. If you want to truly believe in yourself and achieve everything you are capable of in 2025, you must confront your fears directly. Every time you run from fear, You reinforce the idea that it is stronger than you and that you are powerless against it. But every time you face fear and push through it, you show yourself that you are capable of handling challenges, of growing stronger, and of conquering what once seemed insurmountable. This is how you build confidence. This is how you learn that you are not defined by your fears, but by how you respond to them. Fear often thrives on the unknown. When we don't have all the answers, when we can't predict the outcome, we begin to feel afraid. The key to overcoming this type of fear is to take action despite not having all the information. It's about learning to trust yourself, your abilities, and your instincts. When you take action in the face of fear, you send a message to your subconscious that you are in control. You prove to yourself that you can move forward even when you don't know exactly what will happen next. One of the most powerful ways to conquer fear is by reframing it. Instead of seeing fear as something to avoid, start seeing it as an opportunity for growth. Fear is often a sign that you are pushing beyond your current limitations, stepping outside of your comfort zone, and expanding your horizons. It's a signal that you are on the verge of something amazing, something transformative. The next time fear shows up in your life, ask yourself, what is this fear teaching me? What is it pushing me to overcome? What is on the other side of this fear that I am meant to experience? It makes you instantly emotional. People will weep. Another essential part of conquering fear is understanding that failure is not something to be feared. In fact, failure is often the greatest teacher you will ever encounter. Each failure is a lesson in what works and what doesn't. And each setback is an opportunity to grow, adapt, and try again. You see, failure is not the opposite of success. It is an integral part of success. Every successful person has faced failure and fear along their journey. What sets them apart is their ability to push past fear and continue moving forward in the face of it. Now, this isn't the only lesson. In 2025, the fear of the unknown will be a constant companion, but you don't have to let it control your life. Instead, use it as a catalyst for change. Take bold steps forward, even when you're uncertain. Trust yourself and your ability to navigate whatever comes your way. As you do this, fear will lose its grip on you, and you will gain confidence in your ability to face any challenge that comes your way. And remember, fear is not the enemy, it's an invitation to grow. When you conquer your fears, you unlock new levels of strength, resilience, and power. And this is where your true potential lies. So, in 2025, make the decision to face your fears head on. Recognize them, acknowledge them, but never let them control you. You are capable of so much more than you realize. And the only thing standing between you and your dreams is your ability to face fear with courage and belief in yourself. Transformation is not just a word, it's a process, a journey that unfolds every day as you make conscious decisions to push beyond your limits, shed your old ways of thinking, and create the life you've always dreamed of. It's about more than just change. It's about evolving into a stronger, wiser, more confident version of yourself. In 2025, the power to transform your life lies in your hands. But it starts with one fundamental choice: to believe in yourself. When you believe in your own abilities and have the courage to confront your fears, you open the door to profound transformation. Oh, cool, what does it mean? Crazy transformation. Believing in yourself is the first step toward creating meaningful change. When you doubt your potential or think that transformation is something reserved for others, you close the door to your own growth. The truth is, you already have everything you need within you to transform your life. You are more capable, more resourceful, and more powerful than you give yourself credit for. The only thing that stands between where you are now and where you want to be is your belief in your own potential to make the necessary changes. Transformation happens when you take ownership of your life and commit to stepping out of your comfort zone. It's easy to fall into old patterns, to stick with what's familiar because it feels safe. But true growth happens outside of your comfort zone. Transformation comes when you're willing to face the unknown, when you push past fear and doubt, and when you trust in your ability to adapt, learn, and evolve. When you believe in yourself, you trust that you can handle whatever comes your way, and you are no longer held back by the fear of failure or the need for perfection. In 2025, the world offers a multitude of opportunities for transformation. But the key to unlocking those opportunities is the willingness to take risks. Believing in yourself gives you the confidence to step into the unknown, to make bold decisions, and to take actions that align with your goals and dreams. Every time you challenge yourself, every time you push yourself past your fears and doubts, you are actively transforming your life. Whatever it is, you are actively transforming your life. Transformation isn't something that happens overnight, but with each step you take towards self-belief, you are gradually shifting your mindset, your behaviors, and your circumstances. The process of transformation often requires letting go of limiting beliefs. These are the thoughts and stories you've told yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. They're the voices that say, you're not good enough, you'll never succeed, or it's too late for you. These beliefs have been shaped by past experiences, failures, and societal expectations, but they do not define you. In fact, they're the very things that keep you stuck. When you believe in yourself, you have the power to challenge these limiting beliefs, to replace them with new, empowering thoughts that support your transformation. Transformation also requires resilience. There will be setbacks, obstacles, and moments of doubt. But when you believe in yourself, you understand that these are not reasons to quit. They are part of the process. Resilience is about bouncing back stronger every time life challenges you. It's about learning from your mistakes, understanding that failure is simply a stepping stone towards success, and never losing sight of your ultimate goal. Belief in yourself fuels resilience, allowing you to stay focused on your transformation even when things aren't going as planned. But the beauty of transformation is that it's a never-ending journey. Once you've made the decision to believe in yourself and embrace change, you begin to see the world differently. Opportunities that once seemed out of reach become possible. You begin to see challenges as growth opportunities, not roadblocks. You become more open to change, more willing to step out of your comfort zone, and more committed to achieving your goals. The more you embrace transformation, the more you realize that it's not just about achieving a particular outcome. It's about who you become in the process. In 2025, your potential for transformation is limitless, but you must start by believing in yourself. When you choose to believe that you are capable of making meaningful changes in your life, you begin to unlock a future that is full of possibility. You stop being a passenger in your own life and become the driver, navigating the course of your own journey. No longer constrained by fear or self-doubt, you move forward with confidence and clarity, knowing that the transformation you seek is not only possible, but inevitable. Transformation requires action. It's not enough to simply believe in your potential. You must act on that belief. Every step you take toward your goals, every challenge you face, and every fear you conquer brings you one step closer to the person you're meant to become. So in 2025, take the leap. Believe in yourself, conquer your fears, and step boldly into the transformation that awaits. You have the power to create the life you've always dreamed of, and it all begins with the decision to believe that you can. Greatness is not reserved for a select few. It is within the reach of every person who dares to believe in themselves and take bold action. The journey to greatness begins with a mindset shift, a decision to step into your full potential, no longer held back by the fear of what might happen if you fail, but driven by the certainty that you are capable of achieving extraordinary things. In 2025, greatness is waiting for you, but only if you are willing to face your fears and trust in your ability to rise to the occasion. Okay? Believing in yourself is the first step to greatness. It's a mindset that acknowledges your unique talents, your inner strength, and your unshakable ability to achieve whatever you set your mind to. But to truly reach greatness, it's not just enough to believe. You must take consistent action in the face of challenges. It is easy to think that greatness is a destination, that it's something that you either have or don't have. But in reality, greatness is something you create. It's the result of your choices, your persistence, and your unwavering belief that you are destined for something far beyond what you've experienced up until now. And this is really important. Fear often stands in the way of greatness. It's that nagging voice that tells you that you're not good enough, that you don't have the skills, the resources, or the support to succeed. But fear is nothing more than a false narrative, one that holds no power unless you let it. In 2025, the most important decision you can make is to embrace fear rather than avoid it. Fear will always be present when you're pushing yourself towards something great. It's part of the process. But instead of allowing it to paralyze you, let it be a signal that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, that you're on the verge of something extraordinary. You are capable of more than you realize, and fear is simply an indication that you are about to reach a new level of growth. Greatness is built on resilience, the ability to keep moving forward even when the road gets tough. There will be moments when you feel like giving up, when the fear becomes overwhelming and the challenges seem insurmountable. But it is in these moments that your true potential is revealed. Greatness is not about avoiding obstacles. It's about how you respond to them. When you encounter failure or setbacks, instead of seeing them as signs that you're not good enough, see them as opportunities to learn, grow, and strengthen your resolve. Each time you rise after a fall, each time you face a challenge head on, you're becoming a stronger version of yourself. It's in this resilience that greatness is born. To achieve greatness, you must also embrace the idea of growth. Greatness is not a fixed point, it's a continual process of development. It requires you to stretch beyond your limits, to constantly challenge your assumptions, and to be open to new ideas, perspectives, and experiences. When you believe in yourself, you understand that every new challenge is an opportunity to expand your capacity to become more than you were the day before. Greatness is a journey of constant evolution. And you can only unlock it when you choose to see every experience, every triumph, and every failure as a stepping stone to greater things. It's 2025. One of the most powerful things you can do for yourself is to stop comparing your journey to anyone else's. Greatness looks different for every individual. For some, it may involve making an impact on the world, while for others, it may mean living a life of purpose and fulfillment. Your greatness is not measured by society's standards or by what others achieve. It is measured by how closely you align your actions with your deepest values, your unique talents, and your own vision for your life. When you believe in yourself and take ownership of your path, you unlock your own version of greatness. And that version is far more meaningful than anything society could define. Achieving greatness is also about service. How you can uplift others, contribute to your community, and create a ripple effect of positive change. Greatness is not about selfish accumulation. It's about using your abilities and talents to make the world around you better. When you embrace this mindset, you begin to see greatness as something that comes not only from personal achievement, but from the way you use your success to elevate those around you. In this way, greatness is not just an individual pursuit, it's a collective one. As you grow and rise, you naturally inspire others to do the same, and this is where true greatness lies. As you move forward into 2025, know that greatness is within your reach. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment or the right circumstances. The moment you choose to believe in yourself, to conquer your fears, and to take action toward your goals, you are stepping into your greatness. There will be challenges along the way, but each challenge is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than you ever imagined. Keep moving forward, stay resilient, and embrace your fears as part of the journey. Your greatness is waiting for you. It's